Hey glogetters, welcome back to another video. It's your girl Sasha. Okay guys, so I'm promising the video here a long time from Wabikil Philip or Philip, wherever, whatever you want to name. But I'm just getting the chance to do this video, guys, so bear with me. So this, guys, is basically a list of stuff that you need for work and travel, just a packing guide. All right, guys, so I know we're now coming around the time where a lot of you're preparing more and more to go away, right? All the best if you've not gone to the embassy as yet. If you've already gone to the embassy and you have your visa, then congratulations, you're now right basically more than halfway through the process of leaving Jamaica. You know, we're in a pandemic, so the first thing first, I'm gonna tell you so no need for pack. Ensure you're working with a bottle of hand sanitizer. Make sure you still practice the social distancing rules, and I'm guaranteeing you that the airports will ensure you're doing this, and also ensure that you are wearing a mask. Make sure you travel with mask and stuff like that. All right, guys, so I know a lot of us are probably baffling whether I should carry 2 suitcases, a backpack, whatever. So what I'll just suggest that you carry, guys, you can carry one of the big suitcases then, so one of the luggages, right? And you're going to also want to carry a carry-on, which all of them are your luggages. So you can carry one of the bigger suitcases, and you can also carry a carry-on and your backpack. The reason why I suggested that is because so that when you go away, you don't have to you really don't have to go ahead and buy a new suitcase, because if you carry the bigger one, you know that won't be traveling with you, because that will be going with all your luggages, so you're probably not seeing it again until you reach your destination. Versus now, guys, your carry-on, more than likely that will be going on the plane in the overhead bin top of you, and you know you have your backpack which you will be having, while you have some persons who will just carry the big luggage and then backpack. As I said, the luggage, you're packing stuff that you're going to need when you get to the destination, because you really won't be seeing your luggage again until you get to your destination. So in your luggage, guys, what you're going to pack. For me personally, so I'm going to share stuff that I packed. For me personally, I packed a set of sheets. So not a set of sheet, but as I packed a fitted sheet. I packed the fitted sheet because I didn't know where I was going, what it was going to be. And my mother, she gave me a pillow, because, guys, I'm not telling them to go far and lay down on people pillow. I'm not about that life, because obviously other people would have been laying down on the pillows before me, right? Because I doubt them that should the pillow them. So I was very iffy about the pillow and my face. So my mother did give me a small pillow, and I took that with me with a pillowcase, knowing that if none of them ever wash it every week, a girl now got friend to buy no sheet. So I carried that. It never took up any space, because you know you're going to fold them very neatly. I used to roll them, but a friend at the time taught me how to fold them very neatly. Other than that, in my suitcase, I ensured that I had 2 black jeans, because I know where I was working, you know, most employers will want you to wear black jeans to work. Worst if it's a fast food restaurant or fast food place or even a hotel, they will want you to wear dark color jeans. With most of them will provide you with work tops. In addition to that, that you're going to need a non-slip work shoe. But in terms of the non-slip work shoe, whatever job you really do, most of them will require a non-slip work shoe. I probably think that the hotel jobs are the only one where, you know, you're working in the hotel spreading bed, housekeeping. You're probably not going to need a non-slip work shoe. But in terms of the non-slip work shoe, I'm not going to tell you if you go pay $5,000 Jamaica for buy it. When you get abroad, you can put on a little $15. When you go Walmart, you can get one. And some of the employers will provide you with the non-slip work shoe. So outside of that, you're going to need that. Of course, you're going to carry a panty or underpants. You know, carry 1 bag of drawers with you, 1 bag of panty. For those of you who are watching the video and you're not from Jamaica, so you're going to need your panties. You're probably going to need like 10 panties. I took around that amount, because really and truly, guys, yeah, mega wash, and probably not go wash every week, but 10 panties will suffice for the week. So I carried like around 10 panties. When you get there, if you need more, you can always buy, because panties are very cheap, right? So I took that. Of course, I think I took about 3 bras with me. Outside of that, I had taken like 1 suit of dressy clothes, because I know my birthday was going to come around and I wanted to look pretty that day to go to work. So I took I took like 1 suit of going out clothes, we call it, or very look good stuff. I took like 1 suit of that, and I also took a sandals. I don't think I had taken a slippers with me. What I had taken was, I think what did I have? I don't remember. I think I wore my Crocs. I don't want to tell a lie. I think I had that with me and I had taken to wear in the house, right? Outside of that, really nothing else when it comes on to clothes. But lies, I took a sweater. I took a really thick sweater actually, because we're going to Alaska. It's very cold there, and if you're going to places like North Dakota, places like that, it's going to be very cold too. So I took like a really thick sweater that I had gotten from my mother. I also took about a couple tops to wear over my head, because just when the place was cold. And I took quite a few scarves. I never have to carry someone's scarf, maybe just very extra, but you can take a 1 scarf with you. I had even taken a mitten, because the place was cold. At one point your hands probably would get numb. And also definitely what you're going to need socks. So you can carry 2 or 3 pair of socks, nothing fussy, nothing too much, because as I say guys, you don't want to fill your suitcase so much, so when you're coming back and you're buying stuff to come back with, you don't have any space to put them. Because I had to carry a few pajamas. I carry more clothes than I did need, so I had to leave some of them over there. Maybe the landlord threw them away, but I had to leave some of my clothes because I never had enough space, and girl was not going to buy a suitcase. So those are really the stuff that you need in terms of clothes. If where you're going they have pools and you plan to really enjoy your summer, you can carry your 1 bikini, because the reality is guys, you're going on work and travel, and trust me, wherever you'll be working, they're going to want to take you out, they're going to want to have fun activities. So you want to carry a 1 or 2 suit of look good clothes, or you want to take a 1 bath suit if you're going somewhere where it's tropical, because it's the summer, it probably will be hot. You can take a 1 bath suit, I don't know, right? But the bath suit is really optional, to be honest. Outside of that though guys, I'm not gonna tell them if you travel with pillow and stuff, because I don't think it's really an importance, because most of the places that you're going, you would have already had an idea of what the place includes. But definitely you're going to travel your toothbrush, you're going to travel with a toothpaste. Some persons will travel with the shampoo if you're a naturalista like myself, and you don't want to go over there and spend the money that you have, because most of the agencies, I should have said this at the beginning, most of the agencies will tell you that you must travel with 1,000 US, and the reality is a lot of us don't have that. So when I was going, I think I traveled with 400-500 US pocket money, so I never had the opportunity to say me go away and me go buy a whole heap of stuff. Of course, some persons will travel with them jerk seasoning, your curry, them Lasco. They will travel with stuff that will make them want, that they'll want from home. But definitely guys, that if you want to travel with stuff like that, little household stuff, your snacks, your crackers, stuff like that you can use before the first week or the first 2 weeks before you get paid, I think that's a very smart idea. Because when you travel with $400 or $500, knowing that you're going to have to pay the rent for the 2 weeks out of that, the rent probably gonna be $200. I don't know where to go, so I don't know how much rent I'm gonna be, say I have to pay rent. Then in terms of your mode of transportation, how is that going to be? More than likely it's going to be bicycle. You're probably going to need to get a used bicycle. You're probably going to get that for $40, so get $50. So you're going to have to know how to budget out the money. So if you can carry a little few stuff with you in your suitcase that you're going to need when you get there, just pack them really good. Make mommy or daddy or auntie or somebody who've traveled before, if you never traveled before, help you with that packing part. Outside of that, guys, what else you're going to need. I know that a lot of you guys, in terms of buying tickets, a lot of you probably baffling with buying a one-way or a round trip. What I'll say, guys, I think the one way is a smart idea, especially if you don't have enough money. Buy the one way. When it's time for you to return home, you're going to be able to buy another one way coming home. But you can buy the round trip if you don't want to go into that hassle. But know this, if you do the round trip, you have to leave on the day when the round trip set, you have to leave, right? Whilst if you buy the one way, and this is my opinion, guys, whilst if you buy the one way, you can decide the date that you want to leave. Of course, you can't send the people in the country too long because your agency would have given you this information. But definitely, I think the one way is better. But again, that's my honest opinion. Alright, guys, other things that you're going to need now in terms of like packing, you're going to need like a little first aid kit. So not a big, not a fancy, but you're going to need something with like needle and thread, of course, because you know a lot of emergency can happen while you're traveling, really, or even while you just reach. So you need a needle and thread. You need your asthma pump. If you have asthma, the asthma pump is a need. If you're not a member, even carry a panty, ensure you carry your asthma pump, guys, because you know you're going into a change of climate. You don't know what it will be. So in your first aid kit, make sure you have your asthma pump. Make sure you have a few like pills and stuff like that to carry with you, because if you're like me, traveling makes my head hurt, so I need my painkillers. Yeah, other stuff. So you make sure you travel with your vitamins if you're always taking vitamins, your iron tablets, because you'll be working very hard throughout the summer, so you're going to need these things to keep your body up and stuff like that. Outside of that, in your backpack, because you know your backpack now is what you're going to have, you can put a few snacks and stuff in it, right? So you have that to snack on while you're on the plane. They won't allow you to take like drinks on the plane or water. Those are things that they'll provide to you, but definitely you're able to take your snacks and stuff like that. You see people carry chicken with them and them are excitement. They know you don't need to come out and go on with yourself. Those things are stuff that you can get at Walmart, because if you travel with chicken on the people in plane, I tell you, so them are going to take the chicken from you when they're checking your luggages. Maybe you've been one of the lucky ones, but them are going to travel with the jerk chicken, them are going to probably take it from you, right? But outside of that, guys, those are the main things. Other things that you're definitely going to need, as I say, you're on the plane, you're probably going to need your headset, your earphones. So some airplanes will give you earphones, and let me tell you how much I had gotten earphones and I never gave them back because I never did travel with none. It's not stealing, but then they give me earphone. But anyways, guys, you're going to need to travel with that earphone, because more than like you're going to need to keep yourself afloat while on the while traveling, while on the plane. So that's a good way as the people, you know, use to pass time, put them earphones in and you sleep, because sometimes the flights are very long, very exhausting and stuff like that. Very, very important things that you are going to need, guys, is a copy of your itinerary. Yeah, I'm gonna need that because they're going to need to check it. I'm guessing too, because it's COVID. I'm not sure. I'm not know nobody will travel during COVID, that's personally, but I know you're going to need a copy of your itinerary. You can have the itinerary on your phone. There's an app for an Apple, or I don't know if it's on Samsung, but it shows you your boarding pass. So you are going to need that. You're going to make sure, so you have your passport, please. That is very important. Make sure you have your DS 2019 form, because you're going to need that to get a second job. Immigration, I'm going to want to check that too, to see who you be, what are you in their country for, and stuff like that. Let me think. Outside of that, other important documents, yeah, ensure you have that. Ensure you have another form of ID, because you never know what might happen outside of your passport. So just ensure you have like a Ziploc bag or a file jacket, something with all of these important documents in it. Keep it in your backpack, because these things are very important. Also, guys, don't forget your charger. No matter feel like you're okay, I'm gonna go airport or on the plane, well, not on the plane, but nobody feel like you're gonna go on a borrow people charger. Yeah, this is not Jamaica when you know you say, let me a charger stay, so let me a charger session. No, it's COVID, and I doubt that people will go and want to lend you them charger. Moreover, if you go to the airport and borrow people charger, they probably look at you like, who are you? You know, so ensure you don't forget your charger, because your phone is going to be one of your best friends on the flight. But if you're more the organized type and you want to take a book and read, then girl, man, whoever you are watching this video, there. So yeah guys, basically that's all you need. So I'm wishing you guys all the best. Travel safely guys. Yeah, do your best. Remember, you're going to work, but at the same time try to enjoy your summer. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and have a safe trip. Don't forget, COVID still a keep, so you know how that go.